This is the ramp, and it's pretty good, steady, right?
Shah Hazard says driving an accessible taxi is very rewarding. He enjoys helping people, but it's not as financially rewarding, even when he works 7 days a week.
If I don't work one day, I'm behind. So I have to be working every single day for me to be like even. And right now I don't save anything. This is like almost like a mortgage.
This year, City Council extended the maximum age limit of wheelchair-accessible taxis to be up to 10 model years old. But Beck Taxi says as of March 2026, 98 out of the 100 vehicles in their fleet will need to be replaced. The concern is that drivers won't want to continue driving accessible vehicles or sign up for the job if they don't feel it's worth it.
There just isn't the motivation or the interest to do that. Drivers just are not making a living, and we're going to be in real trouble.
This as the demand for accessible cabs rises.
And right now, when I talk to customers, they wait at least an hour or two for me to get there. And once I start my car, I don't stop because there's so much demand. I have to go from one place to another. I like to help, but I cannot serve the whole city alone.
In a statement, the city says since 2020, the City of Toronto's Accessibility Fund program provides incentives for wheelchair-accessible taxi cab owners and drivers to help offset the costs of providing this service. Adding, the grant is intended to help cover most of the average cost for converting taxicab to wheelchair-accessible vehicles and some vehicle maintenance costs. The program is funded by a charge from the city that applies to rideshare and taxicab operators who do not have an accessible vehicle. The city says up until 2024, around 2,300 vehicles have accessed grants and incentives through the program. Drivers say while this money helps, it's not enough.
It has to work. I mean, the business plan has to exist. It doesn't right now. And what we would like to see, all vehicles, all wheelchair accessible vehicles should be on a single platform. And maybe that's run by the city, maybe that's run by a third party. But if all of the wheelchair accessible vehicles across the city are party to this one platform, people don't have to hope that they're calling the right place to get the service.
Disability advocates say this issue needs to be taken seriously.
Being someone that is active within the community, oftentimes calling an accessible cab is really quite challenging, mainly because oftentimes you will need to sit on the phone for quite a long time. For myself, I don't even think about getting anywhere quickly because whether it's TTC or a public cab, one of these is going to let me down.
These are the hooks that I hook the wheelchair in.
Hazard says next year his vehicle will be one of two that isn't set to be removed from the road. He hopes a plan is put in place before then and more funding is provided by the city because he doesn't want to see vulnerable residents left behind.
Our insurance is more than our what we're making. Our car payment is we're more than we're making. They have to come up with some solution or convince drivers to come back to this.
Talia, Ricci, CBC News, Toronto.